I've trained as of now 25,000 real estate leaders who are there in the service industry. You should have the knowledge. Sales guy should have a grip on the subject. Making 25,000 property owners is not that easy. I'm moving towards a direction of 1 lakh leaders, by which 5 lakh people will survive under my umbrella, and 1 lakh transactions before I take off the ticket. Start a business. Where will you start? You should first research. You should find this demand supply gap. How many players are there? What is the share? If you come, what is the USP? Training is always a cost to the company. 20% is theory and 80% is practical. In my training, exclusively will have a role play. So don't get excited for everything. If you're working on some segment, focus on that. Be committed. Most of the things since yesterday morning, we should thank Bosswala. Earlier, I was associated with Freedom app for I think last 4 years or 5 years. Kaushik will tell. 2020 or 2020, yes, we started. So since then, I've been associated with them and they've been supporting. I think more than 100 clients have come through Bosswala and Freedom. So let's give a big. And Sudhir is always smiling. Whenever I go, I try to spend 1 hour time with him. Whether he likes it or not, he will give me the time. Kaushik, whenever he comes, he straight away walks into my house. That's freedom he has. Entire family is associated with Kaushik. Kaushik ante evaru? Kaushiko! So come back to the subject. So brief, already Sudhir garu chepparu. I have trained as of now 25,000 real estate leaders, real estate and sales leaders. For 25,000 people, that much only claps, huh? 25,000! So I also guided more than 25,000 property owners or buyers to do their transactions. How many? No claps. You don't do it, you do it. And I've been selected by Malaysian Government University for establishing a real estate department in there. Then I trained 10 countries online. And my success rate of the training is only 80%, not 100%. Nobody will tell 80%, but I'm telling very honestly because rest of the 20 people didn't attend the classes. Now some people are not writing the workbooks. So Sudhir can't force us. If you write, it's good for you. So we're talking about acquiring customers. I think that's the topic.
Yeah.
Yes. So, ఎంత సబ్జెక్ట్ మాట్లాడితే తక్కువే బట్ నాకున్న 2-3 అనుభవాలు చెప్తాను. ఎవరికైతే కస్టమర్స్కి రెఫరల్ బిజినెస్ దే ఆర్ గుడ్ సేల్స్ గైడ్. My 25,000 transactions have come almost through 40 to 50% referrals. I don't market. Kaushik knows when Sudhin, I don't market anywhere. I speak over 25 channels, both TV and satellite and YouTube. And this is my father-in-law's house. Bosswala is my father-in-law. Every time when I go there, such a good hospitality from the entire team, right from the top to the lowest. One person will be there, there's someone receive. Such a hospitality I see in very few companies. What I'm saying is, if you were to travel with the company for 4 or 5 years, if they don't take care, then we'll look for alternatives. Right? Why I'm telling you, if you don't take care of your customer, they will look for alternatives. You leave the mobile phone on the road, what will happen? Somebody else will become the owner of it. So most of the time customers, especially sales guys, feel that they know everything, which is wrong. Am I right, sir? Sales people, even I was into sales first 15 years. So we always feel when we started marketing, every day I used to travel 80 to 100 kilometers on Hero Honda Splendor in 1990s. 80 kilometers, 100 kilometers, because we have to see various sites. Then we grabbed the knowledge. Entire 30 years, I worked only for 2 areas in Hyderabad called Banjara Hills and Jubilee Hills. If somebody has only 2 areas I covered, building by building and owner by owner. Why I'm saying a sales guy should have a grip on his subject. Right? So, and customer reviews, a lot of people, sir, asked Sanjay Gara, it's very easy to get. I was a topper in getting Google reviews in my company when I was working 15-20 years back. You give a service, automatically they give you come on the same day. We used to go with a compliment street box and a flower bouquet to once the registration is over. We give that and we'll have a coffee tea. We'll take his wife number, birthday, marriage day, all the children birthday. When we go there, we do all that. He'll write the review there itself. If he's not happy, also sometimes he'll be obligated. Because we have given him a kg seed box. So we don't spend money. Salespeople should spend money on themselves and towards some compliments to the customers. If you spend that, I'm not saying if you only spend money, you'll get it. Your service is always recognized. And he will if he's referring to 10 people. If he's not happy, he will not refer. One customer in American company, NRI, so we have done one deal, first office deal for 10,000 square feet in Madhapur. Then he wanted a plot. He came back to me. His sister wanted office. They came back to me. Then his girlfriend also there. I should not tell, but she also wanted. He used to buy the house. So the same customer in 10 years, 8 times he has come back. 10 years, 8 times. So every year on an average I've been getting business. From that customer I got less, but rest of the customer I made 10 times brokerage on that. So who are there in the service industry, you should have the knowledge. Why somebody should pay for us? Why they are paying commission or services? Why they should pay? We should know more than them. But most of the time nowadays after the social media, in our time it was easy because they were not having any social media. Now it is very tough. If you are not having the grip, then why you should give? A lot of people take service and they don't pay it. Because they'll find out one or the reason, no, you are not attended the meeting, you are not coordinated properly. So sales, how much you want to talk? I always tell, మీ అందరూ బాగుండాలి, దానికి కారణం నేనై ఉండాలి. ఏమన్నాను? మీ అందరూ బాగుండాలి, దానికి కారణం నేనై ఉండాలి. Because I really see the owners when they sign on the sale deed. Sale deed అంటే తెలుసు కదా మీకు? వాళ్ళ కళ్ళలో ఆనందం చూడండి. ఒక అమ్మాయి లవ్ చేసినంత ఆనందం రాదు. సో లవ్ అనగానే దే ఆర్ వెరీ యాక్టివ్. So what I'm saying, that happiness is my happiness. Making 25,000 property owners is not that easy. I'm moving towards a direction of 1 lakh leaders, by which 5 lakh people will survive under my umbrella, and 1 lakh transactions before I take off the ticket. So definitely, with all the support, freedom has been, we always get in lakhs, I think. Kaushik? We get the views in lakhs only. Whichever video I do with Kaushik, minimum 2, 3, 4 lakhs. Any video you can see. So that credit also goes to my boss, Kaushik Maridi. Kaushiko!
No, I'm sure. I think you'll keep listening to him now.
No, we'll close it. So any doubts, anything you want specifically know about sales and marketing? What is the difference between sales and marketing?
Marketing means branding.
Where marketing starts? Where if you don't participate, then you will be the loser. Because where marketing starts? Client. Any other answer? Where marketing starts? From research. You should know what you want to do, right? If you want to start a business, where will you start? You should first research. You should find this demand supply gap. How many players are there? What is the share? If you come, what is the USP? Unique selling proposition you can give. If you don't have my USPs, I'll tell you and close the meeting. In most of the trainings, especially in real estate, there are no colleges and universities who give certificates. I was the first guy who started initiation because I worked as a CEO, as an advisor, consultant. I was running a 5,000 crore company. There I understood people who are studying in college are not fit for the business, ready to eat. We have to train them. Training is always a cost to the company. Am I right, sir? Training is always a cost to the company. So we have done a research on from 150 universities across the globe using 5 MTech civil PhD professors under my guidance 1 year. After that we found 95% theory is being told but no practical. So I reversed it. I told 20% is theory and 80% is practical. In my training exclusively we'll have a role play. I'll make you talk as a sales manager or a sales guy or a buyer or seller. Then we tell you the differences, mistakes you are doing in front of the mirror. Nobody does. Because you have to do this, you should have guts to do that. Because any question can be asked by anybody. So role plays, case studies, these are more practical example and live example. We give them a live example. We'll tell this person, Sanjay is wanting 2 crores. You want to buy a villa. But 2 crores in Gachibowli or Kokapet, you don't get a villa. It's very possible. But he will come. Then the people start breaking their heads. So you should have courage. Sir, me budget ki is Radu and Chappaler. Sales guy should know where he should tell no, not yes, anywhere you can tell. If a salesperson who sells knows how to tell, where to tell no, he'll succeed. This is my experience. So don't get excited for everything. If you're working on some segment, focus on that. Be committed. Definitely you will get results. If not today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Thank you.
Great.
Boss Wala. Be the boss.